There was once a king who possessed immense wealth, a vast army, and magnificent palaces. But above all, he harbored something inside him that completely destroys a human being: arrogance. He used to say, "Who is there that can bring me down? I am the god of this earth myself." But one night, an event occurred that no one could have ever imagined. There was no war, no clashing of swords, no confrontation between massive armies. Instead, through a creation so small it could barely be seen, the hundreds of thousands of soldiers in Nimrod's army were rendered completely helpless. Finally, that pride, that power, everything crumbled into the dust. This reign was located in the ancient region of Babylon in modern-day Iraq, where one man's word was the final law. He was Nimrod. Although the Holy Quran does not explicitly mention this king's personal name, historical accounts, including the Tafsir of Ibn Kathir, identify this tyrant king as Namrud. He was the most powerful and terrifyingly arrogant ruler of his era. People would tremble at the mere sound of his footsteps. The entire city stood under the shadow of his palace, and slowly people began to bow their heads to his arrogance. Namrud became so audacious that he would proclaim, "I provide sustenance, I give life, and it is by my command that death occurs." He did not just consider himself a king, he claimed to be the Lord. One day an astrologer appeared at his court. He announced, "Soon a child will be born who will destroy your kingdom and shatter your claim to divinity." Hearing this, even amidst his golden palace, Namrud's face turned pale. Blinded by fear and arrogance, he immediately issued a horrific decree. From now on, no mother was allowed to give birth, and if any child was born, they were to be killed immediately. After Namrud's cruel order, the entire city turned into a land of mourning. Alley after alley filled with weeping, mothers' eyes were filled only with tears. The bloody marks of oppression spread everywhere. But no one can harm whom Allah intends to protect. When humans close every path, Allah opens an invisible door. To survive that terrifying time, the mother of Hazrat Ibrahim, alayhi salam, took shelter in a mountain cave. Silence hung heavy all around. Just then, in the heart of that silence, a light, Nur, from Allah descended, a light that pierced the darkness and illuminated the surroundings. And there, Hazrat Ibrahim, alayhi salam, was born. In the quiet darkness of the cave, Hazrat Ibrahim, alayhi salam, began to grow. Just when the darkness of tyranny had swallowed the outside world, inside, Allah was preparing a majestic light, a light that would one day change the destiny of the entire era. Friends, here is a question for you. Do you know which prophet, alayhi salam, could speak with jinn and animals? Please write your answer in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. It inspires us to create even better content. Jazakallah khair. Time moved on. After emerging from the cave, Hazrat Ibrahim, alayhi salam, looked deeply at the world around him for the first time. He saw the twinkling stars, the moonlight, the rising and setting of the sun, everything moving according to a specific set of rules. From that moment, his thinking, his search, and his journey toward the truth began. According to the Quran, Hazrat Ibrahim, alayhi salam's father's name was Azar. He was the head of a famous idol-making workshop. Since childhood, Hazrat Ibrahim, alayhi salam, grew up in an idolatrous environment. But his perspective was different. He thought deeply about every matter. A question repeatedly arose in his mind: what is the truth? Who is pulling me toward this thought? This very question would one day make him one of the greatest figures in history. The people of that nation used to look toward the sky. Some prostrated to the stars, some considered the moon to be God, and others bowed before the sun. But with time, everything would fade and disappear. A question then rose from Hazrat Ibrahim, alayhi salam's heart: How can that which disappears itself be a lord? God can never be temporary. As he walked the streets, when people stopped in front of idols and raised their hands in prayer, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam would stand silently and observe. One day he asked his people, "Can these stones hear you?" The people laughed. They said, "This is the way of our forefathers. These are our worshipped gods." He then said in a calm voice, "They cannot prevent any harm to you, nor can they do you any good. Yet why do you worship them?" Hearing this, the people of the nation became furious. They said, "Ibrahim, you ask too many questions. This is the path of our ancestors." But Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam did not stop, because his goal was one: Tawheed, monotheism. Day after day, deep into the night, he went from door to door trying to make people understand. He would say, "Your Lord is He who created the heavens, the earth, the stars, and the sun." But the hearts of the idolatrous nation were as hard as stone, just like their idols. One day, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam saw that everyone in the nation had gone to a festival, leaving the city completely empty. Seizing this opportunity, he entered their temple. Silence was scattered everywhere. The emptiness echoed inside the dome. And there stood the burden of stones that had pressed upon human conscience for centuries. He took a deep breath and thought, "Today this silence must be answered." Then one by one, he began to smash the idols with an axe in his hand. Some fell to the ground, some broke into pieces, and the faces of others were crushed. Finally, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam hung the axe on the shoulder of the largest idol and left. Sometime later, when the people returned from the festival and stepped inside their temple, they froze instantly. Broken idols, crushed stones, and the signs of destruction lay amidst the silence. Suddenly, a shout rose from all sides. "Who has done this?" People looked at one another. Just then, someone said, "There is a young man named Ibrahim. He always criticizes our idols and speaks against our gods." Following this, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam was summoned to the court. Upon arriving, he was asked directly, "Ibrahim, did you break these idols?" Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam answered calmly, "Since the biggest idol is still standing intact, ask him. Maybe he will tell you who broke the others." Hearing this, the people exploded in anger. They shouted, "Ibrahim, you know they cannot speak." Right then, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam's reply shook the walls of the entire city. "When you know they cannot speak, cannot move, cannot do you any good, and cannot do you any harm, then why have you made them your lords?" The echo of these words began to spread with the wind. Beyond the court, it reached the palace of Nimrod. During this time, Allah bestowed prophethood upon Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam and chose him to deliver the true message of Tawheed to the people. Then Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam was brought before Nimrod. This was no ordinary meeting. On one side were the crown, the throne, a massive army, and the terrifying pomp of war. On the other side was a lone prophet, but his heart was filled with iman, faith, belief, and unwavering firmness. Nimrod, bursting with rage, asked, "Do you deny my claim to be God?" Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam said calmly, "My Lord is He who gives life and causes death." Nimrod laughed mockingly. He said, "I can do that too." Then he called 2 prisoners. He pardoned one and ordered the execution of the other. Then he said proudly, "See, I also give life and death." Just then, a single sentence from Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam shattered the wall of Nimrod's arrogance. "My Lord causes the sun to rise from the east. If you are truly God, then bring it from the west." Instantly, the court went silent. The wind seemed to stop. Eyes widened in shock. The Quran states that the disbeliever was dumbfounded. For the first time, Nimrod's arrogance trembled. Truth always shows 2 paths, either bow down or burn it. Nimrod chose the path of burning. He ordered, "Light a fire greater than any fire ever seen on this earth." At Namrud's command, wood was gathered from all around. So much wood was piled up that it became as high as a mountain. The flames touched the sky. The heat became so intense that birds could not even fly over the area. Then a massive catapult was prepared to throw him into the fire from a distance. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam's hands were tied tightly. All around was the laughter, cheering, and spectacle of the cruel nation. And in the distance, Namrud stood drowning in his arrogance, watching it all. Finally, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam was thrown into the fire. For a moment, the world seemed to hold its breath. The sky sank into silence. Just then, a command came down from the Arsh, throne of Allah. "O fire, be cool and safe for Ibrahim." Instantly, the nature of the fire changed. The fire that was created to burn had its nature altered by the Lord. It was no longer fire, it became a bed of peace. Green grass grew amidst the flames. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam stood smiling. His clothes were untouched, his body safe, and a spiritual glow radiated from his face. Seeing this scene, the eyes of the cruel nation widened in disbelief. The wall of arrogance crumbled and fell. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam walked out of the fire alive. But in that moment, Namrud broke from the inside. He was defeated right then and there. Now the question arises, what was the ultimate fate of Namrud and his vast army? While this specific event is not detailed directly in the Quran, Ibn Kathir, rahimullah, mentions a narration in his tafsir. One day Allah revealed his power, not with a massive army, but with a tiny creation. Allah unleashed a swarm of small mosquitoes upon Namrud's forces. In a single night, like dust descending from the sky, first came one mosquito, then two, then millions. The torches began to extinguish. The soldiers began to flee in panic. Horses lost control and ran wild. Soldiers screamed, calling out to their king. But no one could save anyone. A creation that humans consider insignificant mixed a massive army into the dust. Namrud tried to flee. He tried to hide his face, but a mosquito entered his nose. Within moments, agony spread through his brain. The mountain of arrogance he carried was shattered by a single drop of pain. He began to hit his own head, banging it against the walls. The tongue with which he once said, "I am God," was now drowned in screams and wails. Eventually, that mosquito destroyed his brain. His breathing stopped. His end was horrific. But this lesson is not locked only in the pages of history. It is happening in front of us, even today. Today, people take pride in their wealth, power, and influence. And a voice from within says, "I am the law." But the Lord who can defeat Namrud with a mosquito, no one knows what he will use to break our arrogance. Ask your heart, is there a small Namrud hiding inside me? If so, light the candle of Tawheed today. And don't forget to share your feelings and opinions in the comments.